afternoon, everybody. Hi, my name is Vicky, and I'm just your average neighborhood chick who wants to be healthy and happy and take you along for the ride. I started my weight loss journey about 9 months ago, and I haven't looked back since. I do this by meal prepping every week, so I know what I'm going to eat for the whole week. I know what's in my food, I know what I'm cooking, and that's just a start to your neighborhood supermarket. Buying fresh produce is the way to go. Do not buy any processed foods because that's not the way to go. Today what we're going to be doing is making tricolor peppers. I love tricolor peppers. They're easy to make, they're good, and they're healthy. The ingredients that we're going to use today is ground turkey. This is all natural by Butterball. You can use ground beef, but my preference is ground turkey because I don't like ground beef. I'm not a fan of rice, but you can use brown rice or you can use your white rice. But today I'm going to use cauliflower rice because it is really good and healthy. It's no carbs. Also, we're going to use a jar salsa. You can just get your average Food Lion brand or what have you, jar salsa. I also shredded up Monterey Jack cheese and cheddar cheese. And then we have the star of the show, our tricolor peppers. I didn't go with just green peppers because I like colors. So we have our red, orange, and yellow tricolor peppers. So let's get started on cooking our wonderful stuffed peppers. So what you're going to do is have your pan on, of course. And I use just a tablespoon of coconut oil. That's a good fat, by the way. And I'm just going to go ahead. You hear that sizzle? That's what you want to hear. My pan is nice and hot. I'm going to go ahead and cook up the ground turkey and then show you what else you need to do in order to get your ingredients right. Okay, so I just want you guys to see how quickly my ground turkey has cooked. All right. I also want to let you know, before I cook my tricolor peppers, I went on and cut them in half. Put the oven on 350, put a little bit of water in the saucepan and let them cook for about 20 minutes so that once you stuff your peppers, it won't take long for your peppers to cook. So the ground turkey is nice and chopped. I'm going to go ahead and add my cauliflower rice. Just to let you know, you don't have to cook the cauliflower rice because it's already cooked. It's just frozen and it's going to cook anyway while it's in the oven. So we're going to put in our cauliflower rice. All right, we're going to give that a stir. So once we incorporate that, we're going to go ahead and incorporate our jar salsa. And then we're going to let that cook just for about 5 minutes, just so it can get heated. Always nice to have a hand gripper to open up your jar. Like that sound also. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour this all in here. Okay. And I'm just going to mix it up to my liking. And also, I just want to let you guys know, if you want to add black beans, that's good because that's also a good carb. But like I said, I try to stay carb-free as much as possible because that's just my choice. And that's how I'm continuing my weight loss journey. So we're going to mix this up a little bit more. Okay. And like I said, all you need is one jar. You don't need anything big, nothing too much because you don't want to overpower the peppers, the mixture. All right. So that's good and mixed up. And what I'm going to do is take this over to my countertop here. And we're going to go ahead and stuff our wonderful tricolor peppers. All right, so here's our mixture. Here's our tricolor peppers. Like I said, I've already cooked them, so they're a good consistency. They're not too thick. They're not half done. They're perfect, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and stuff them. And also, just to let you know, you're going to have stuffing left over. And what I like to do is pretty much take the stuffing that's left over, heat it up with some cheese on top, and add some sour cream. Oh my God, that's like the best meal ever. It's just the peppers, it's just the stuffing without the peppers pretty much. So we're just gonna go ahead and stuff these up. My son, in the beginning when I used to make these, he did not eat the pepper. He always just ate the stuffing. Now he eats both. He says it's good. So I guess that comes with age, loving vegetables. So we're almost done stuffing the peppers. And like I said, I like to cut my peppers in half because I know they're not gonna rock, they're not gonna move, they're not gonna mess up or anything. They're pretty much at a standstill, which is great. So we got our stuffing in, and then we're gonna go ahead and put our cheese on top. And like I said, this is a really good, quick, healthy recipe for moms on the go, for college students, for anybody who is trying to maintain that healthy lifestyle. This is a perfect recipe. And not to mention, you can eat on this for about 2 or 3 days. And that's what meal prepping is. You make your meals to last you for a week. I've been meal prepping for a while now, and I find that that's the best thing ever. All right, so I have my oven set on 350. So we're gonna go ahead and put this in the oven for 350. And I'm gonna set it for about 15 minutes. So set my timer for 15 minutes. And we're gonna see how they turn out. Okay, I do wanna let you guys know, after I placed the ground turkey in my pan, I did wash my hands. I just wanna let you know that that is very important. I also want to tell you a little bit about myself. We have about 5 to 6 minutes left before the tricolor peppers are done. So, like I said, I am very active. I've been running for 5 years and wondering why my weight I haven't lost weight. Why is it shifting, not going the way it's supposed to? And they tell you when you run, carbs, carbs, carbs. Well, I've learned just this year, actually, you don't need carbs to run. That's just my preference. That's just for me. I've learned carbs, yes, it's the way to go, but you have to make sure you eat your good carbs and not your bad carbs. So carbs aren't a bad thing. It's just that something I choose not to. When I do eat carbs, I'm eating your strawberries, your blueberries, your raspberries. Also, I am a mom. I have a son who is wonderful. He's awesome. He's like my best journey ever. He's 16. He's a junior in high school, and he wants to be an aerospace engineer. So I have faith in him. He's a very smart little boy, and, well, should I say big boy. And he's the one who's recording me and coaching me and helping me out, and I appreciate that. Also, so I do work out, like I said, about 5 to 6 days a week. Sometimes I do 7 just because it's just programmed in me to just work out. When I don't work out, I feel like I'm supposed to. I make up my own routines. I do a lot of weightlifting, which I like. I also meal prep for other people. I also have a couple of girls that come over. I work out in my garage that work out with me, and they say I'm very hard, but they love the routines that I come up with. I run with positive people. I just want to be healthy. I want to be happy, and I would like for you guys to be the same. Again, this journey is not easy. You're going to have some bumps in the road. You may fall off the wagon. You may start back on the healthy trail, but nobody's perfect. I know that for a fact. I have been on so many weight loss programs, and I kick myself in the butt because I'm like, all you have to do is eat healthy. This is how you incorporate the food. This is what goes with this. This is what goes with that. Instead of just thinking you have to eat all your food, you have to eat the big portions. No, portion control is the way to go. If you have to weigh your food, if you have to eye your food to make sure, okay, well, this is enough. When you start losing weight, you cannot eat as much as you used to. Your stomach shrinks. So that's how you know you pretty much did your weight loss journey. You're on the right track. Water is the key. I drink water all the time. That is like the best thing ever. I'm not saying you can't have alcoholic beverages, but moderation is the way to go. I try to coach a lot of people at work. They ask me, well, Vicki, what are you doing? How are you doing? What are you making? And I tell them, and you have the people that's like, oh, I want to do it. And then you have some people that said, well, I tried that. I did that. It didn't work for me. When I hear stuff like that, I'm like, well, I can't help you, because what I'm telling you, you're not paying attention. You don't want to hear what I have to say, but yet and still you see my weight loss journey. So do what works for you. I'm doing what works for me. And like I said, I try to limit my carbs as much as possible. And for the first time ever, I see results in my weight loss journey. Sounds like they're ready. Let's see how they turned out. Oh my God, the smell is amazing. And here we have it, our stuffed tricolor peppers.